This is James Monroe Iglehart. We're here at the Drama Bookshop, and this is Broadway Worlds, the shows that shaped me. So, this is The Wiz, written by Charlie Smalls. I will never forget this show as long as I live. This was the first live show I got to see. This is the movie version, but this man here, this is Ted Ross. He won the Tony for Best Featured Actor in a Musical. I also won the Tony for Best Featured Actor in a Musical for Aladdin, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this. And when I saw this show, I wanted to be the lion so badly. He came to San Francisco and I saw him on tour, and I have loved this show and this story ever since. So much so, I saw The Wiz first, then saw The Wizard of Oz, and then I played that version of the lion as well. But without this, I would not be here. So thank you, Charlie, and thank you, Ted. The Wiz, one of the best musicals on Broadway. This is Dreamgirls. And if you don't know what show this is, what rock have you been living under? No, I'm just kidding. We shouldn't say that. No, this is the movie version, but the original Broadway version, oh my gosh, it changed Broadway. When Jennifer Holliday sang, and I am telling you, the rafters literally fell apart. Now, when I saw this, I was a young kid. Again, it was a tour that came through because we had a family member named Philip Gilmore, who happens to be the dad of two-time Oscar Award winner Mahershala Ali. And we went to go see him in this show, and I saw James Thunder Early for the first time. And I was like the lion, I was like, I have to do that. I don't know how, I have to do it. Never got to do it, but it's okay. It was actually the way it was supposed to be. But this show changed my life. Let me tell you something. Like many young African-American musical theater nerds, I know every line and every song to this show. I can recite it now, but we don't have enough time. This also changed my life, but in a different way. Let's just say this. Before this show, no one could pronounce my last name. Now they know it's Iglehart, Iglehart. Let's see if there's a picture in here, because when I was a kid, I used to buy these books and always went, holy crap, yes, there is. Still trips me out. This one here, I remember this day. That's crazy. Everything changed on this day. When I was a kid, they had musicals on PBS, and they would play movies. And I had just got through watching this crazy movie called The Last Starfighter. It's a sci-fi movie from the 80s. It's really fun to me. You guys may not like it. Some of you may nerds, check it out. But then I saw this guy, and I was like, I know that guy in this movie is from The Last Starfighter. It was the Music Man. And that wonderful, amazing actor is Robert Preston. And Robert Preston, I've never seen somebody talk so fast, be so smooth, be so cool. Not the greatest singer in the world, but yet the way he sang the song made me want to sing it like that. I was like, you could do that? This show, I went back to school, in my elementary school, guys. I went back to my elementary school feeling so smooth because I wanted to be Professor Harold Hill. I was talking like just for about a week because I realized I couldn't do it. But this musical changed my life because I realized how a leading man could be. It was you. You drove the story. It was the way you handled yourself, the way you did things. And then watching his redemption story, I just loved it. I love this show. Wherever it is, I will go see it. There's something about Madam Librarian. And of course, we're here in a bookstore, so I probably shouldn't be singing too loud. But this is one of the shows that definitely shaped me. My wife to this day teases me because she'll get in the car and yeah, I still have, CDs sometimes. And this might be playing, or if my iPad is or my iPhone is on, this might be playing. So yeah, we literally go from DMX to Jay-Z to The Music Man. Fun. One of the shows that also shaped my life was a wonderful little show that was off Broadway and is one of the coolest stories ever, written by the legendary Howard Ashman and Alan Menken, and it's called Little Shop of Horrors. I saw the trailer for the movie. That's when I first saw, I heard about it. And there was something about seeing Rick Moranis and Steve Martin and this girl named Tisha Campbell from The Little Match Girl. She was in this movie, and I was like, well, I want to see it, but I was afraid of horror films because I didn't know it wasn't really going to be scary. And I went to go to the movies, and my mother decided to go to a different movie. But the tickets for that movie were all sold out. So she had to go into Little Shop of Horrors with me, and she was very upset with me. I was 12 years old because she thought I took her into a scary movie. Then we all sat down, and the music started. And let me tell you, changed, absolutely changed. The minute I heard Levi Stubbs, the lead singer of the Four Tops, sing as Audrey 2, I was like, what is this? But the fun part, it was also directed by Frank Oz, who is, Miss Piggy, Bert from Sesame Street, Grover, one of the greatest Muppeteers and directors ever. And I think, so cool. Then I find out there is an off-Broadway version. So I go get that soundtrack and find out, well, spoiler alert, the plant wins in the play. And that's when I realized that movies always give you a happy ending, where Broadway and off-Broadway can give you a realistic ending. So I went and got that soundtrack. And the minute I got a chance to actually see it live, that too changed my life, because I saw what a puppet could do for the audience and how you could wrap people up and take them on this crazy journey that can happen. And it was just so much fun. I've gotten to play the role one time. I was 21 years old, been dying to play the plant again. I hope you hear me, Little Shop of Horrors. Been dying to play the plant again. Let a brother know, call me. You can know where to find me. And that also shaped my life. Now, I don't have that music here, but I'm going to call an audible, and I'm going to show you another show that shaped my life, and I'm going to show you why. Hold up, where was it? Bam, here it is. This is Ain't Misbehavin'. Now, the legends in this are ridiculous. I've gotten to do this show a couple times, and then I got to meet the people that were in it. Without these men, I would not be here. This is Ken Page. Ken Page, for those of you who are Disney fans, know him as the voice of Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. And this is the Tony Award-winning legendary Andre DeShields, the original Wiz from The Wiz, the original Broadway version. These two men, and this is also, let me see, there's Nell Carter there, and Amelia, and Charlene Woodard. Let me tell you, this cast right here changed everything, because this story here is a musical review, but it was so good. The way it was put together was so good. You felt the story, and it's all the music of the legendary Fats Waller, who I based a lot of my genie on. I based him on Cab Calloway and Fats Waller because that's how Howard Ashman envisioned him. So you talk about changing your life and then being able to come around and it touching your life in different ways. Saw this show, thought it was great, and then had to use the inspiration for the man who wrote all the music for the role I played in Aladdin. This show here, and let me tell you something, ladies, gentlemen, all of our wonder folks in between, if you need a solo, this is the show. There are solos for ladies, there are solos for brothers, there are duos for brothers, there are trios for ladies, duos for ladies. You can do your whole auditions from this show, and it's the coolest show, and it's one of my favorites. So I called, although I don't have the music here right now of Little Shop of Horrors, but I called an audible for Ain't Misbehavin'. Check it out. This is awesome. We have had incredible playwrights on Broadway, like August Wilson, Brandon Jacob Jenkins, just incredible people. But the first big one that was African American that changed Broadway was a lady named Lorraine Hansberry. And this play is the play that did it. This is A Raisin in the Sun. I remember in high school, my English teacher told us we were going to read this. And for those of you who remember high school, sometimes when your English teacher gave you things, you were like, yeah, whatever. But when we read this, even the hardest kid in our class changed their tune. Because this story will touch you in a way that it's hard to describe. To see this family, and then to see what the youngers go through. It also brought us some legends like Sidney Poitier, Danny Glover. I mean, so many people have played, Delroy Lindo have played this role. And it is it's hard to put into words how much this show changed me, because representation matters. It was the first time I saw folks that looked like me in a play atmosphere, and it wasn't negative. They were just going through life. And the decisions they make were life decisions. This definitely shaped my life. And if you haven't read it, this is the show to read. And if you ever get to see it, Trust me, find it wherever you can. I'll just say that. The last play that shaped my life may shock you a little bit. Again, English teacher. I remember it like it was yesterday. For some of us who do theater may have what you call daddy issues. I am one of those people. Don't get me wrong, I love my dad. We're cool now, but we had some issues before. And my teacher brought this show, and I was not in the mood to watch anything. So I didn't read it. I lied and said I read it. Hadn't written my paper yet. And then he made us watch Dustin Hoffman playing Willie Loman in Death of a Salesman. And let me tell you, this show, Raisin in the Sun, let me see representation. No joke. But this show, I saw myself. Let me explain. My dad worked a lot. My mom was at home. I have a younger brother. My younger brother idolized my dad, and I was trying to find myself. So I saw myself in Biff more than any other character in plays I've ever seen in my life. And I got home after watching this play, after watching the movie. I read the play cover to cover, wrote my report, and then when my dad came home, he asked me what I was doing, and we got into the biggest fight we've ever had in my entire life. Because I looked at him and I said, "We're not gonna become the Lomans." And he had no idea what I was talking about. My dad's a theater person, so he was like, "The Lomans? What you mean, Willie Loman from Death of a Salesman?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "What are you talking about?" I won't tell you about the whole argument. I'll just say, without this show, I don't know if our relationship would have gotten to where it is. Because this show scared me so much that it gave me the courage to talk to my dad about the things I was going through. So this show, without this show, I don't even know if I'd be standing here right now. So those are the shows that shaped my life. The Wiz, Dreamgirls, The Music Man, Little Shop of Horrors, Audible on Ain't Misbehavin', A Raisin in the Sun, and Death of a Salesman. That's where it all started, y'all. How you guys doing? So, they let me talk about the shows, but they also said that once I talked about them, I could give them away if I wanted to. So, you spoke about The Wiz at Home, so I'm going to give this to you. That's a gift for you. And you heard me talking about Dreamgirls, so I am going to give this to you. Thank you very much. Very cool. I hope you guys have a good day. This is a music of Ain't Misbehavin'. And so it's a cool musical, so I'm giving it to you for free.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you never know. You might check it out. Check out the soundtrack. You might dig it. We were talking about shows that shaped us, and I talked about them. And so now I get to give the plays that shaped my life to other people. You probably already read them. I don't know. But this is Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman, one of my favorites. And this is Lorraine Hainsbury's A Raisin in the Sun. And for you, I am a huge fan of a really, 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 really white musical, but I love it so, so much. Yeah, I said it. This is The Music Man. It's awesome. One of my favorites. Check it out. It's awesome. And you look fantastic, girl. Work it out. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. A pleasure to meet you. How y'all doing?
I was going to say the exact same thing.
How you guys doing? What's happening?
Good.